Am I good? One of the things that I just want to stop here on the way, I really want to go down there. There's a great vantage point to see what's down there. But what for me is kind of interesting is this is a buckthorn. And in Minnesota, this is like a disaster plant. Everyone hates it. They say, ew, because it takes over every lovely vegetation that you have, right? It spreads like a weed, and it's really strong. And those are the reasons I love it. But so people really don't like them, so they're always happy to give them to me, which is nice. But this, you can see here the lovely mark that the leaves make. It's a kind of like it's a whole branch that I'm using in here. And I actually have a kind of a love affair with the buckthorn, and I just want to stop and show you that. And this one is interesting because the Athenaeum did an addition around the jacaranda tree, and I took home the spread of the jacaranda tree thinking, oh, this will be great, it'll behave like a fern, right? But in the bag was all these little tiny bits. They fell off right away, even the very next day. So I looked at the bits and I thought, wow, what am I going to do with the bits? I can't use those bits. But I kept smelling them because it was so divine. I mean, they smelled like heaven. I can't imagine the aroma. It's just spectacular. So after a couple of days, I thought, well, I'm going to use them. They have to be used. So I did a series of where I actually stuck the leaves into the painting. This is the only one I did that with, but I felt that the jacaranda was important enough to do that with. I wanted to show you this because, in part, the way I work is in multiples. So my studio always has, like, 30 to 50 paintings that I'm working on. And it could be that it could be that it's 2 years before any of them are finished, and it might be that they're never finished. Last year I had some paintings that I did like 18 years before, and I hadn't touched them, but then I decided that I could address them. So it's not a linear process, and that just because I have 30 works that I'm working on for a year and a half, that means that I will actually finish all 30. But because I think in multiples, I really like the way this is displayed because they have a relationship to each other. There's a dialogue between them. And so I often hang them this way, or one here and one there, because they can sort of talk to each other. So I was really excited when I saw this because they really, especially displayed like this, they really feel like an object. And I had thought, I chose this frame to contain them and to define them. And I thought, because it's so stable, they would be lovely just on a table, as a displayed piece. So I was really pleased with seeing them in this manner.